Any questions on that? Before I keep moving, feel free to stop me too. So the white collar exemptions, here's the legal quotes that I put up there just for your reference. But again, it's a two-part test, the salary basis and the duties test. Next slide, please. And this really kind of applies to the primary white collar exemptions, the executive and managerial or administrative exemptions. Next slide, please. So where I see that issue too in the restaurant industry, you have a manager that also helps day to day, and it gets into a gray area of how much time they spend doing the exempt duties. And I see it challenged a lot, especially in the restaurant industry, where the manager gets busy, the manager actually jumps in and helps out on the line, helps bus tables, things like that. It's easy for that person to come back after the fact and say, you misclassified me as an exempt employee, you owe me back overtime now, and I'm suing for my back overtime. And you need to be careful of how you document what their duties are. I recommend documenting that up front, setting out their expectations, and making it clear. I've got a document that a lot of my clients use saying, hey, by the way, we expect you to be doing 75% of your time on these high-level exempt duties, managing employees, dealing with customers, negotiating with vendors, things like that. And if you're not performing 75% of your duties at the high-level duties, you need to talk to us because you're not doing the job we hired you for. And that document is key if you're ever defending one of these lawsuits too, because the burden's on the employer to establish one of these exemptions. But if you come back and say, look, here's my expectation, the employee just didn't perform at that expectation, that is a defense to these claims. So you really need to document your expectation on these positions. Yes, good question. Okay, so we've covered this already. So when we bump up to $12 an hour, the state law is going to kick in, and your level, so in January 1st, 2019, you're going to have to pay the $49,920 to meet the exemption for exempt employees. So it's a few years out, but I just wanted to preview that. I'm telling a lot of clients about it just so it doesn't surprise people. Next slide, please.